Hey guys, it's Ohm, and I'm going to use this video to share some of my impressions of the PlayStation 4 that I just recently got at launch. It did have some issues at start with the PlayStation Network, but I have not had any issues with my console bricking or anything like that. I've checked out everything from the front end to the store, even the playroom, which is really more meant for people who own the PlayStation camera. I do not, but one thing that's cool is it shows off a demonstration of all the features of the controller, which I've got to say is one of the coolest controllers I've ever seen for a video game console. It's got touchpad dual motors, it's got sensors inside, it's got a speaker as well. There's a light that can change colors and everything. Really, really cool controller overall, and I really hope that Microsoft has a way to compete with it, because this is a really badass controller. It does come with a number of different quick options for TV and video. There's also a live from PlayStation button that lets you jump right into streams from other people. And actually, when I was recording this, I did see that Angry Joe was playing. I managed to jump into his stream a little bit. I have not tried the streaming function yet, though. I don't know if I intend to really make use of it. The share button, while it's very cool, obviously I have a PC that I use for streaming, but in the meantime, it does look though like Angry Joe was using the PlayStation 4 and a PlayStation camera to achieve his stream, but again, I have not tried it, so I can't really comment on that. Aside from that, there's a number of different apps, TV shows, movies, even games. One kind of weird thing when it comes to games is that, and I kind of view this as a missed opportunity. They show, all the games that they have, and it's categorized and whatnot. But when you go into the game profiles, instead of showing you trailers and stuff, kind of like what Steam does when you go into games that you don't own with Steam, or even games that you own, in this case, it only shows you screenshots, which I think is kind of weird. I'd imagine that down the road, they're probably going to switch over to trailers, but in the meantime, all you get is screenshots and the description. When it comes to browsing, one thing I was kind of bummed out about was that there's no Flash player support, so I cannot watch videos on YouTube at the moment. I'm guessing there's maybe a YouTube app out there, but in the meantime, I just can't use it. Searching is pretty easy. It goes, and just does a standard Google search. And then you can, click on whatever you want, or you can enter in a URL manually. Browsing Reddit, the performance is excellent. Scrolling is, pretty decent as well. There's a little bit of jitter there, when you're scrolling, if you're trying to do it smoothly. But, aside from that, very, very good performance. Going on to the games, Resogun is a game that's showing right now. Really awesome game, and it comes for free with PlayStation Plus. Unfortunately, PlayStation Plus kind of went the way of Xbox Live, even though Sony used to kind of knock on Microsoft for charging a premium for multiplayer. Now Sony does it. So how things have changed, right? But this game, again, if you have PlayStation Plus, you get Resogun for free. Really, really cool side scroller, shoot 'em up or bullet hellish type game. And I've had a lot of fun with it. I've only gotten to the second level so far, just because I couldn't figure out how to beat the second boss. Each level has a boss of its own. But I gotta tell you, I really enjoy this. Not just does it have really cool graphics and particle effects, there's also I don't know if I want to call this just strictly particle effects, because it looks like there's actual physics stuff going on here when a level breaks apart during Armageddon. And if that's the case, that is so badass. The whole level just kind of breaks apart into these little cubes. Really, really awesome. Also, the only AAA game I have right now is Battlefield 4, but it is badass. It is seriously as good as my PC runs it in terms of graphic quality. Now, the resolution, I know that there's going to be people out there that are still going to be arguing about this. It's 1600 by 900 for the PlayStation 4, and it's going to be even lower than that for Xbox One. But I'm telling you, it looks fantastic. It runs great, butter smooth FPS. And it really makes me wish that I was much better than I am with controllers. Now, granted, I do pretty damn well in these games, even though it's playing with the controller, but seriously, man, it's such a badass experience. Being able to kick back on the couch, just really, really impressed, and I think that we are definitely now in the world of next-gen. Anyway, guys, let me know what you thought in the comments, and if you're picking up a next-gen console, and I will see all of you guys next time.